Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Astrobrightness. In today's video, I will be talking about anti-numbers, enemy numbers. So basically each and every date of birth from 1 to 9 has an anti-enemy numbers except for 5 and 7. 5, if you're born either on the 5th or the 14th and so on, you do not have any anti-numbers. If your birthday totals up to number 5, 5s have no anti-enemy numbers. And similarly, number 7, like if you're born on the 7th or the 16th and so on, you do not have any anti-numbers. Apart from 5 and 7, all the rest of the other numbers from 1 to 9, they have an anti-enemy numbers. So today I'll be discussing anti-enemy numbers of each and every date of birth. Similarly, also I will be letting you know how does an anti-enemy number affect your life. So for example, if at all you're born on the 1st or the 10th of any given month, you're ruled by planet Sun, number 1 in numerology. That means for number 1 people, enemy number is number 8. And similarly, vice versa, for 8 is also 1. So for example, you're born on the 1st or the 10th of any given month, you're ruled by planet Sun and your birth date number is 1. That means your enemy number is 8. So for example, if at all your cell phone number, for instance, if at all you total up your cell phone number and if it totals up to a single digit, which is number 8. So that cell phone number, through that cell phone, you will keep having bad lucks, it either keeps getting lost, breakage, some or the other repair, and always rings to give you bad news, very rarely you'll hear something pleasant out of that and things like that. Every time you'll have some or the other problems with the cell phones, news from the cell phone coming or breakage or getting lost or something of this. Similarly, if your car number, if it totals up to number 8, I'm talking about people who are ruled by number 1 only. For 1, number 8. So if at all your car number totals up to 8, you will keep having major minor accidents, some kind of a repair problem, car breaking down out of nowhere, even after repairing gives problem and things like that. So these are the effect of anti-numbers in your life. So similarly, people who are ruled by number 1, try to avoid number 8 in your life. That also brings down to your spouse's birthday. If you're born on the 1st and your spouse is born on the 8th. So similarly, this happens in your personal life as well. For example, you are ruled by number 1, born on the 1st or the 10th, and your spouse is ruled by number 8. There will be constant clashes, some kind of a marital problem, child-related problem, extramarital affair, some kind of clashes, stress, throughout, there'll be constant ups and downs in your life, if at all your birth date is on the 1st, your birth date is 1 and your spouse is on the 8th, or your life path is 1 and your spouse's life path is 8. There'll be constant clashes, because they're anti-numbers, they're enemy numbers, they do not get along. If you go back to my 81 series, 81 combination of your birth date and life path number, I've spoken about anti-numbers. 1 and 8, I said that they are anti-numbers. Try to avoid getting married. And I've shared some few remedies as well in few videos. So this is how the effect of anti-numbers affect your life. So now finally, I'll be helping you with the anti-numbers for each and every birth date from 1 to 9. Okay, so the very first one, like I've already mentioned, it's the first. If you're born on the 1st or the 10th and you're ruled by number 1, Sun, your anti-number is number 8. Similarly, in the case of 2 has maximum anti-numbers. They have too many enemies around. Number 2, people born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th of any given month, they have maximum anti-numbers. So their anti-numbers are 4, 8 and 9. Also, people born on the 3rd, if your birth date is on the 3rd, your birthday totals up to number 3, your anti-number is 6. Similarly, number 4. If your birth date number totals up to number 4, your anti-enemy number is number 2, of course the opposite, and 9. Also, in the case of 5 and 7, like I've mentioned already, 5 has no anti-numbers, no enemy numbers. In the case of 6, it's 3 because 3 is 6, so it's opposite. 7 again has no anti-numbers, no enemy numbers. 8 is 1 and 2. So 8 of course will not get along with 1, just how 1 does not get along with 8. And also their enemy number is 2. So 8 has 1 and 2. And finally number 9 has 2 and 4. So these are your anti-enemy numbers. Look forward for more videos on anti-enemy numbers and the remedies about it. I will be very shortly sharing few remedies as well. However, in the case of this list, please try to avoid anti-enemy numbers. If you're 1, try to avoid 8 in your cell phone, your car number, any kind of, number, like even your apartment number for that matter. You will never get any good luck or any kind of a satisfaction or mental peace in that apartment. So in any case, try 1, it's a thumb rule, be very strict about avoiding 8s in your life. Thank you so much for watching my video. Love, light and God bless from Astrobrightness.